Chosen one, stop, listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. Do not attempt to rationalize it. Do not seek explanations in the mundane. This is a thread pulled from the loom of your soul, a vibration echoing through the very foundations of your being. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. You feel this unease around your finances, this persistent sense of being blocked, of not receiving. You notice the small rejections, the unanswered emails, the opportunities that simply vanish. You sense the weight of expectation, the pressure to achieve, to earn in a way that feels profoundly disconnected from your truth. You wonder why, don't you? You question your efforts, your decisions, your very worth. You notice distance growing between you and those who offer support, a subtle shift in the atmosphere around your attempts to secure what you need. You could not explain it, but you felt it. You sensed the subtle tug of unseen forces, the feeling that something is shifting beneath the surface of your carefully constructed reality. I am speaking to you, and I am showing you that this feeling, this deep-seated frustration, this persistent blockage, it is not a failure. It is not a sign of weakness. It is a deliberate act, a redirection, a profound and necessary step in the unfolding of your destiny. You are not losing. You are being prepared. This is not random. It has been meticulously crafted, woven into the fabric of your journey from the very beginning. You are chosen, and with that choice comes a responsibility to receive. But receiving isn't about relentless pursuit, about grasping, about forcing. Receiving is about alignment. It's about recognizing the flow, the current that carries you towards your truest self. For too long, you have been operating under the illusion of control, attempting to engineer your financial future with the rigid tools of the world. You've built walls of spreadsheets and strategies, of carefully calculated risks and relentless ambition. But the universe responds not to force, but to resonance. It responds not to striving, but to surrender. And you, chosen one, have been resisting this fundamental truth. I am refining your circle. The people you surround yourself with, the beliefs you hold, the very energy you emit, they are all contributing to this blockage. There are hidden motives, patterns of self-sabotage, wounds that need healing, all interwoven into the tapestry of your perceived lack. You felt heaviness because I began separating you from what could not follow you into your next season. The attempts to force a solution, to manipulate circumstance, to control the narrative, they were creating a shield, a protective barrier against a truth you were not yet ready to embrace. This is protection. It is a delicate, intricate system designed to safeguard you from the unseen forces that seek to disrupt your path. Not punishment, but redirection. Not rejection, but a profound, carefully orchestrated shift in your perspective. You are being repositioned. You noticed distance because it was the space being created for a new connection, a new understanding. The closed doors you sensed were not an indication of failure, but the opening of a path you hadn't yet seen. The fading relationships were not a loss, but a refinement, a pruning of the branches that no longer served your highest good. I see what you cannot see. And I'm telling you now, the abundance you seek is not something to be earned, but something to be recognized. It is not hidden in the external world, but residing within you, waiting to be awakened. This unease, this frustration, it's the echo of your own potential yearning to be released. Your peace, your purpose, and your future are intertwined with the willingness to trust. To trust in the process, to trust in the universe, to trust in the inherent goodness that flows through all things. You are not alone. I am guiding you. Come on. Amen. This is not random. This is alignment. This is protection. This is redirection. The motives, the patterns, the wounds, and the hidden struggles are all part of your refining. You are chosen. You are not losing. You are being prepared. Hold steady. The atmosphere around you is shifting. The burdens you have been carrying are beginning to lighten. A covering is being placed upon you, shielding you from the unseen attacks. Don't seek answers in the chaos. Seek clarity in the stillness. Breathe. Release. Your next season is being prepared. The doors will open. The paths will reveal themselves. Comment 1212 if you trust that I am working behind the scenes. Remember this. You are not defined by your perceived lack. You are defined by your potential. You are defined by your unwavering faith. I am protecting your future. Listen closely. Comment 777. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. You felt it, didn't you? The heaviness surrounding your income, the feeling of something unseen pulling you down. You wondered why opportunities seemed to fade, why certain investments felt wrong. You noticed distance growing between you and abundance. This is not random. You noticed it, didn't you? The subtle shift, the almost imperceptible drain. You felt it in the tightening of your chest when you considered a new venture, the sudden, inexplicable hesitation before signing a contract. You wondered why your effort seemed to yield less and less, why the flow of prosperity felt choked, like a river dammed by unseen hands. You sensed it in the conversations, the polite rejections, the doors that remained closed despite your best intentions. You could not explain it, could you not? You felt the heaviness, a tangible weight pressing down on your spirit, a burden you carried alone, believing it was simply a matter of hard work, of a failing market, of your own perceived shortcomings. I am speaking to you now, directly. You are not alone in this. This is not a judgment. This is an unveiling. You felt it because I was guiding you, gently, subtly, preparing you for what was coming. You wondered why your investments felt off, why the returns were slow, inconsistent, or simply vanished without explanation. You suspected a hidden motive, a subtle sabotage, but you lacked the clarity, the insight to truly understand the forces at play. You sought answers in spreadsheets, in market analyses, in the opinions of others, but the truth was not to be found in numbers or in the pronouncements of men. The truth resides within you. What felt heavy was the moment I began separating you from what could not follow you into your next season. You clung to old patterns, to outdated beliefs about wealth and success, to the frantic pursuit of external validation. You believed that more money, more possessions, more status would somehow fill the void, would silence the nagging feeling of unease. But the universe does not operate on such logic. It operates on a far deeper, far more profound level. I am refining you. This is protection. You see, you were being shielded from a force far more insidious than mere financial hardship. You were being shielded from the echoes of past lives, from the karmic debts accumulated by your ancestors, from the lingering patterns of scarcity that had been ingrained within your family lineage. The weight you carried was not simply a reflection of your current circumstances. It was a resonance of generations past, a vibration of fear and limitation that threatened to consume you entirely. Your income is a reflection of your soul's alignment, of the energetic frequency you emit into the world. When that frequency is discordant, when it's clouded by anxiety, fear, and self-doubt, the universe responds with a corresponding lack. You were unknowingly attracting circumstances that reinforced those negative emotions, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of scarcity. This is redirection. You were not meant to follow a path paved with gold and effortless success. You were meant to walk a path of greater depth, of greater purpose, of greater alignment with your true self. The temporary setbacks, the frustrating delays, the unexpected losses, they were not signs of failure. They were vital steps in a larger, more intricate design. You are chosen. This is not random. You are being repositioned, gently guided toward a future of profound abundance, not measured in dollars and cents, but in joy, in connection, in service. The instruments of wealth, the channels of prosperity, were being subtly closed to you, not to punish you, but to create space for something far more valuable to flow into your life. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. You noticed distance growing between you and abundance. You felt it in the tightening of your chest when you considered a new venture, the sudden, inexplicable hesitation before signing a contract. You wondered why your efforts seemed to yield less and less, why the flow of prosperity felt choked, like a river dammed by unseen hands. Comment. Amen. Let the resonance of this truth settle within you. Let it dissolve the fear, the doubt, the limiting beliefs that have held you captive for so long. Understand this. The very things you perceived as obstacles, the delays, the rejections, the financial struggles, were actually the instruments of your salvation. You're not losing, you are being prepared. The closed doors were not endings, they were gateways. The fading opportunities were not failures, they were invitations to step into something greater. The weight you carried was not a burden, it was a shield. Hold steady, trust. I am refining your circle. I am preparing you. Your next season is being prepared. Breathe deeply. Feel the shift within you. Feel the release of the old patterns, the dissolving of the old wounds. This is alignment. This is protection. This is your destiny. Comment 1212 if you trust that I am working behind the scenes. You will understand later. You will look back and see why this happened. Let it go. Let it flow. You are not losing. You are being prepared. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. The intricate tapestry woven with threads of your own intuition. Threads you didn't even realize were there. You are chosen. I am speaking to you, and I am showing you the truth of your finances, a truth obscured by the chaos of the everyday, the insistent demands of the world. You felt it, haven't you? That almost imperceptible tightening in your chest when you considered a particular purchase, the sudden, inexplicable urge to cancel a subscription, the quiet withdrawal from a business idea that once burned with such intensity. You wondered why. You noticed distance growing between you and opportunities that seemed to shimmer just out of reach. You felt heaviness, a subtle weight settling upon your shoulders, a feeling you couldn't quite articulate, a feeling you dismissed as simple worry or perhaps even frustration. But I am telling you now, it was not worry, it was not frustration, it was recognition. Recognition of a path being subtly, exquisitely redirected. You sensed it, yes, but you didn't understand why. You saw the surface ripple, the disruption, but not the deep current beneath. You believed it was a setback, a misstep, a personal failing. You attributed it to a lack of discipline, a moment of weakness, a flawed judgment. You were so focused on the immediate impact, on the tangible result, that you failed to see the grand design unfolding around you. This is not random. I am guiding you. And the signals you received, those shifts in your spending, those intuitive retreats, those whispers of doubt, they were not meant to derail you. They were meticulously placed, each one a tiny, shimmering stone in a path designed to lead you precisely where you are meant to be. Let me explain. You've been operating under a limited understanding of abundance. You've been measuring wealth solely by the accumulation of possessions, by the size of your bank account, by the perceived success of your career. But true wealth, chosen one, is not measured in dollars and cents. It is measured in alignment. It is measured in the flow of energy, in the resonance of your soul with the universe's creative force. And for a long time, that flow was blocked. There were layers of subconscious programming, of inherited fears, of societal conditioning that prevented you from receiving the abundance that was rightfully yours. You were unknowingly building walls around yourself, walls constructed from doubt, from fear of failure, from the belief that you did not deserve to thrive. The subtle shifts you experienced were the dismantling of those walls. The canceled subscription wasn't a waste of money. It was the release of a stagnant energy, clearing space for a more valuable investment. An investment in yourself, in your intuition, in your spiritual growth. The hesitation with the business venture wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a recognition that the timing was off, that the energy surrounding that particular endeavor was not aligned with your highest good. You felt it because I was guiding you. You sensed the pull away from something that, on the surface, seemed promising, but underneath was draining your vitality, consuming your focus, diverting your energy from your true calling. This is protection. This is redirection. You are being repositioned. You are not losing anything. You are releasing it. You are shedding old patterns, old beliefs, old attachments that no longer serve you. And as you release them, you create space for something new to enter your life, something aligned with your soul's deepest purpose. The whispers of doubt were not meant to discourage you. They were meant to sharpen your discernment. They were a gentle reminder to trust your intuition, to listen to the quiet voice within, to recognize the subtle signals that were guiding you toward a path of greater fulfillment. I am refining your circle. The people who are fading from your life, the ventures that are losing their luster, they were never meant to be a permanent part of your journey. They were stepping stones, designed to prepare you for the next, more significant step. This is not random. This is alignment. This is protection. This is preparation. And I am showing you the secret financial blessing you've been waiting for. A blessing that isn't measured in dollars and cents, but in the profound peace of knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. You are chosen. You are not alone. You are being protected. You are being repositioned. You are not losing. You are being prepared. Comment, Amen. Comment 1212. Let the signal be heard. Let the understanding flow. Trust in the unseen hand. Trust in the guidance. Trust in the unfolding of your destiny. Hold steady. The path will become clearer. The burdens will lighten. And you will understand in your heart that everything that has happened, everything that you have experienced, was precisely as it needed to be. I am refining you. I am preparing you. Your next season is being prepared. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. You feel it, don't you? That persistent ache in your chest, that unsettling stillness in your heart. You've noticed the familiar faces fading from your orbit, the conversations dwindling to polite whispers, the invitations dissolving like mist in the morning sun. You've wondered why. You've questioned your judgment, perhaps, wrestled with the feeling of isolation, of being adrift. You've sensed distance, a growing space between you and the people you once trusted, the things you once held dear. And you could not explain it, not fully, because you weren't meant to. I'm speaking to you now, directly, and I am showing you something profound, something that has been unfolding in your life with a quiet, relentless grace. You are chosen. This is not random. What felt heavy was the moment I began separating you from what could not follow you into your next season. It wasn't a dramatic event, not a sudden explosion of anger or sorrow. No, it was a subtle shift, a gentle letting go. a quiet recognition that some things simply ceased to serve. The old patterns, the limiting beliefs, the attachments to outdated resources, they were dissolving. Like autumn leaves returning to the earth, nourishing the soil for a new growth, so too were you being released from the compost of the past. You resisted, didn't you? You clung to the familiar, desperately trying to hold on to the illusions of control, the comforting lies you told yourself for so long. I need this, you thought. I deserve this. You built walls around your heart, brick by brick, shielding yourself from the truth that you were meant for something more expansive, something brighter, something utterly free. And I watched. I always watch. Not with judgment, but with unwavering love, because this wasn't about punishment. This is not loss. This is rescue. For too long you've been carrying burdens that weren't yours to bear. You've been tethered to relationships, to careers, to material possessions that were draining your energy, obscuring your vision, preventing you from stepping into your true potential. You were unknowingly building a foundation of sand, believing it to be solid rock. But the tide was rising, and the currents were pulling you away from the shore. I am refining your circle. I am repositioning your energy. And this process, though it may feel unsettling, chaotic, even painful, is exquisitely beautiful. It is the act of stripping away the unnecessary, the superfluous, the things that no longer align with your soul's purpose. It is a sacred purification, a cleansing fire that burns away the dross, revealing the brilliant gold beneath. You felt it because I was guiding you. You sensed the shift, the subtle realignment of your magnetic field. You noticed the doors closing, not as an act of malice, but as a deliberate redirection. Don't mistake the silence for emptiness. Silence is the space where new melodies are composed. It's the canvas upon which your masterpiece is painted. The motives, the patterns, the wounds, and the hidden struggles, they were all contributing to a cycle that was holding you captive. And I, with infinite patience, was gently dismantling that cycle, brick by brick, until only the strong, resilient foundation remained. You are not losing anything. You are being prepared. You are being released. You are ascending. This is protection. This is alignment. This is the unveiling of a truth you've always known deep within your heart. The truth that you are worthy of abundance, of joy, of effortless flow. The truth that you are not defined by your circumstances, but by your unwavering faith, your courageous spirit, your boundless love. I'm showing you the secret financial blessing you've been waiting for has arrived. It's not a windfall of riches, not a sudden inheritance. It's something far more profound, far more sustainable. It's the unlocking of your inner wealth, the realization that your greatest resource is your own potential, your own creativity, your own unwavering belief in your ability to create a life of extraordinary abundance. You will see it in the small opportunities that arise, in the unexpected connections you make, in the simple acts of kindness you offer. You will see it in the way you navigate challenges with grace and resilience, in the way you trust your intuition, in the way you step boldly into the unknown. Hold steady. Trust me fully. The atmosphere is shifting. The burden is lifting. Your next season is being prepared. It's unfolding layer by layer with breathtaking precision. And you, chosen one, you are at the very heart of it. Comment Amen. Comment 1212. Let the resonance of this truth echo through your being. Let it fill you with a quiet knowing, a profound sense of peace, an unwavering certainty that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are not losing. You are being prepared. And I am with you, always. Always. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I am about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. You are chosen. This is not random. I am speaking to you. And you, yes, you, have been anticipating this moment. A subtle tremor beneath the surface of your daily existence. A feeling you couldn't quite name. A persistent sense that something profound was about to shift. You felt it because I was guiding you. You wondered why your investments seemed to falter, why opportunities seemed to vanish just as you reached for them, why the faces of those you trusted seemed to blur with a disconcerting lack of alignment. You noticed distance. You felt heaviness. You could not explain it. But I am showing you. For too long, you've approached your finances with the methods of the world, with logic, with calculation, with the frantic striving for more that the world demands of you. You sought wealth as a destination, a prize to be won through relentless effort. And you've been met with resistance, with frustration, with the feeling of chasing a phantom. This is not a failure of will. It is a failure of understanding. You have been operating on a frequency that is not aligned with the truth of your being. Your financial destiny isn't something you stumble upon. It's a blueprint, meticulously crafted by forces beyond your current comprehension. It's a design, woven into the very fabric of your soul. A sacred pattern that has been unfolding for millennia. A design that has been waiting patiently for you to recognize it. You are being prepared. Your calling is about to be revealed. I see what you cannot see. You perceive only the fragmented pieces, the isolated transactions, the fluctuating numbers on a screen. You see the chaos of the market, the anxieties of others, the endless stream of advice, all of which only serve to further obscure the truth. But I reveal the whole. I reveal the interconnectedness. I reveal the divine intelligence that is guiding every action, every decision, every encounter that has brought you to this precise moment. This blueprint isn't about accumulating possessions. It's not about climbing a ladder of wealth and then collapsing from exhaustion at the top. This blueprint is about flow. It's about alignment. It's about recognizing that your true wealth lies not in what you have, but in what you are. It's about honoring the natural rhythm of abundance that exists within you. A rhythm that has been deliberately muted by the noise and the doubt of the world. You have been carrying a burden, a weight of expectation, of self-imposed limitations, of inherited beliefs about money and value. You have been operating under the assumption that wealth is something to be earned, something to be seized, something to be controlled. But wealth, in its purest form, is a gift. It's a manifestation of your soul's purpose, a reflection of your contribution to the greater whole. The motives, the patterns, the wounds, and the hidden struggles, they are not obstacles. They are the threads that strengthen the design, that refine the pattern, that bring you closer to the center of the divine blueprint. Every setback, every perceived loss, every moment of confusion, it is all part of the process. It's the crucible in which your resilience is forged, in which your faith is strengthened, in which your understanding deepens. You are not losing. You are being prepared. You are being repositioned. The doors that seem to close are not endings, they are redirections. The confusion you feel is not a sign of weakness. It is the stirring of your intuition, the awakening of your inner knowing. Trust this knowing. Lean into it. Allow it to guide you. This is protection. This is alignment. This is redirection. And it is not a solitary journey. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am refining your circle. The people you meet, the opportunities that present themselves, they are all part of this intricate design, orchestrated with a precision that defies logic. Comment. Amen. Let the resonance of this truth settle within you. Let it permeate your being. You are chosen. And this is not just about money. This is about your entire life. This is about honoring your soul's calling, about living a life of purpose, of joy, of abundance. You are not losing. You are being prepared. I see the fear in you. The fear of the unknown, the fear of failure, the fear of not being enough. But I tell you, you are more than enough. You are exactly enough. You are a masterpiece in the making, a testament to the boundless creativity of the divine. This is your blueprint. Embrace it, trust it, live it. The weight you have been carrying is starting to lift. You are beginning to step into the light. Comment 1212 if you trust that I am working behind the scenes. Your next season is being prepared, and I am protecting your future. Hold steady. I am guiding you. I am refining you. You are not alone. Never have been. Never will be. Let this be a reminder. You are chosen. You are loved. You are blessed. Now, breathe and allow the flow to begin. I am protecting you. You will understand later. You will look back and see why this happened. This is not loss. This is preparation. Trust me fully. Your destiny awaits. Amen. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. You are chosen. I am speaking to you, not to judge, not to condemn, but to unveil, to show you the truth that has been shimmering just beyond your perception, the truth you've instinctively known, the truth that is now irrevocably becoming your reality. You are chosen. For too long, you have sought abundance in external sources, in the fleeting promises of investments, in the desperate grasping for a lucky break, in the belief that wealth simply arrives. You've built your foundations on sand, on anxieties, on the shifting currents of the world's uncertainty. You've looked outward, searching for the key to unlock a door that wasn't meant to be opened by external means. You felt it, didn't you? That persistent, nagging feeling that something was missing, something fundamental, something deeper. This is not random. You wondered why the opportunities seemed to slip through your fingers, why your efforts felt consistently undermined, why the universe seemed to throw up obstacles at every turn. You could not explain it, could you not? You felt the heaviness, the unsettling disconnect between your desire for prosperity and the reality of your circumstances. You sensed distance growing between you and the life you envisioned, a life brimming with ease and flow. The foundation of your financial blessing isn't a lottery win or a sudden inheritance. It's rooted in a shift within you, a realignment of your energy, a release of fear, a radical acceptance of your worth. This is the core truth, the bedrock upon which all true abundance is built. You have been searching for wealth outside of yourself when the source of wealth resides entirely within. I am showing you. I see what you cannot see. You've been carrying a burden, a self-imposed weight of scarcity, of doubt, of the limiting beliefs you've absorbed over a lifetime. These beliefs, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve abundance, money is hard to come by, they are not your own. They are echoes of a past you did not create, a past that seeks to dictate your present and your future. And I am protecting you. For too long, you've allowed this fear to dictate your actions, to shrink your possibilities, to create a self-fulfilling prophecy of lack. But I am here to dismantle that programming. I am here to remind you of your inherent worth, your divine birthright to experience joy, prosperity, and effortless flow. This is alignment. You are being repositioned. Your current circumstances, however challenging they may seem, are not a sign of failure. They are a catalyst for transformation. They are a necessary step in your journey towards unlocking your full potential. The discomfort you feel, the struggles you face, these are not roadblocks. They are refining fires, burning away the old patterns, the old attachments, the old limitations. You are not losing. You are being prepared. The motive behind your struggles isn't malice or misfortune. It's the universe gently guiding you away from what no longer serves you. It's the subtle, unseen forces working to shift you towards a destiny far more glorious than you could ever imagine. Your peace, your purpose, and your future are inextricably linked to this inner transformation. I am guiding you. I am refining you. Your next season is being prepared. I am speaking to you about the fundamental law of attraction, not as a simplistic formula for getting what you want, but as a profound truth about the nature of reality. You attract what you vibrate at. When you operate from a place of fear, of lack, of scarcity, you attract more of the same. But when you operate from a place of love, of gratitude, of abundance, you attract a universe overflowing with possibilities. This is protection. This is redirection. This is alignment. You are chosen. You are not alone. You are being protected. You are being repositioned. You are not losing. You are being prepared. Comment, Amen. Comment 1212. Let the vibration of this truth resonate within you. Let it sink deep into your soul. Let it become the foundation upon which you build your glorious, abundant future. I am showing you. I am protecting you. And I am guiding you towards the destiny that has always been waiting for you. Don't scroll away. Trust. Believe. You are ready. Your atmosphere shifts. The weight you have been carrying begins to lighten. The circle around you expands, bringing in new opportunities, new connections, new blessings. I am refining your circle. Hold steady. Your future is being prepared. Remember this. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by your response to them. Choose abundance. Choose joy. Choose to believe in the infinite possibilities that reside within you. I am preparing you. And as you embrace this truth, know that you are not just building a financial foundation. You are building a life of profound purpose, of unwavering joy, of limitless abundance. This is protection. This is redirection. This is alignment. You are chosen. Chosen one. Stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. The shield against a current you cannot name, a force you cannot see, but that is relentlessly attempting to derail your destiny. You are chosen. This is not random. I am speaking to you now, directly, and I see what you cannot see. You feel it, don't you? That subtle shift, that unsettling feeling that something is off. Not a grand, dramatic event, no. It's a quiet discord, a dissonance that hums beneath the surface of your everyday life. You notice it in the way a conversation trails off, suddenly lacking a crucial element. You sense it in the timing of opportunities, a promising lead dissolving into nothingness, a door closing before you can even knock. You wonder why certain people seem to consistently create distance, why your efforts feel met with a vague, frustrating resistance. You notice the draining feeling after spending time with someone, a subtle depletion of your energy, a feeling that you've expended yourself without tangible return. You've felt it, haven't you? This weight, this burden you carry that you can't quite articulate, that you try to dismiss as simple bad luck or miscommunication. But I am showing you that it is far more than that. It is the manifestation of hidden opposition. This is not punishment, chosen one. Do not mistake this for judgment. It is not a consequence of missteps or failures. This is protection. This is the refining fire, burning away the residue of past experiences, the lingering echoes of old patterns, the attachments that no longer serve your highest purpose. You have been gathering stones, unknowingly building a fortress around your heart, a fortress that limits your access to the flow of abundance. The opposition is not against you. It is against the version of you that exists within those limitations. I see the motives, the patterns, the wounds and the hidden struggles that you have carried with you, often unconsciously, for years. The attempts to control, the fears that hold you captive, the self-sabotaging behaviors that prevent you from receiving the blessings that are rightfully yours. These are the shadows that feed this unseen force. They are the whispers of doubt, the insidious suggestions of fear, the ingrained beliefs that tell you you are not worthy, not deserving, not capable. You felt heaviness because I began separating you from what could not follow you into your next season. The old structures are crumbling, and the unseen forces are reacting to that shift, desperately clinging to the familiar, the comfortable, the limiting. They are attempting to pull you back into the patterns that have held you captive, the narratives that have held you small. They are operating from a place of scarcity, believing that if they can diminish your progress, they can maintain their own perceived power. This opposition is not a single identifiable entity. It is a collective, a swirling vortex of energy, composed of your own unresolved emotions, the lingering judgments of others, and the subconscious programming inherited from generations past. It's the echoes of past betrayals, the fear of failure, the belief that you don't deserve to thrive. It's the unseen currents of collective unconsciousness, shaping your reality in ways you cannot comprehend. You are being repositioned. This discomfort, this frustration, this feeling of being blocked, it is not a sign of failure. It is a signal, a clear, undeniable signal that you are moving towards something greater, something that demands a realignment of your entire being. You are not losing. You are being prepared. You are being stripped bare, refined, and strengthened. I am protecting you from the false promises of stagnation, the seductive allure of remaining comfortable in a situation that is fundamentally unsustainable. The opposition is a catalyst, forcing you to confront your deepest fears, to dismantle your limiting beliefs, and to step into a state of radical authenticity. Recognize this force. Do not fight it, for that will only strengthen it. Instead, observe it with clarity and compassion. Acknowledge the patterns, the emotions, the underlying wounds that are fueling it. Understand that this is not a personal attack. It is a reflection of your own internal landscape. Your peace, your purpose, and your future are inextricably linked to your ability to navigate this unseen current with grace and discernment. Trust your intuition. Listen to the quiet voice within that knows the truth. Hold steady. Comment Amen. Comment 1212. Let this understanding settle into your bones. Let it become a shield against the whispers of doubt. You are not alone. I am guiding you. I am refining you. Your next season is being prepared. You are chosen. This is not random. Let the release begin. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life, the gentle nudge that will reshape the landscape of your future. You felt like you were going in circles, didn't you? A relentless spiral of bills, of tightened budgets, of the same anxieties circling back with each sunrise. You felt the frustration, the exhaustion, the feeling that you were constantly battling a current you couldn't control. You wondered why. You questioned the patterns. You felt the weight of this endless repetition. You noticed the distance growing between you and opportunities, the doors closing before you could even reach for them. You sensed the unease, the subtle shifts in circumstance that felt, at first, like a personal failing. You couldn't explain it, could you? You felt it, this insistent pull, this feeling of being stuck. I am speaking to you now, directly, and I am showing you that what felt like chaos, this relentless cycle of financial struggle, was never truly random. It was not punishment. It was not a test of your worth. It was, instead, a redirection, a gentle shift, orchestrated with a precision beyond your current comprehension. You were not meant to be tethered to this specific path, this particular current of scarcity. You were meant for something more expansive, something richer, something aligned. You are chosen. You are not alone. I am protecting you. This is not about fixing the past. This is about recognizing the beautiful, intricate design unfolding around you, a design you were unknowingly a vital part of. You felt like you were losing ground, sinking deeper into a mire of debt and worry. But I am guiding you toward a flow, a current of abundance that was always meant for you. A current that has been patiently waiting, gathering strength, preparing to sweep you into a new season of prosperity. Let me tell you something, chosen one. The universe does not operate on our linear understanding of time or consequence. It operates on resonance, on intention, on the subtle vibrations of your soul. You were holding a frequency of limitation, a frequency of scarcity, and that frequency, repeated and amplified over time, created a corresponding reality. But that reality was never truly yours. It was a reflection of a belief, a fear, a held-back potential. What felt heavy, what felt like a burden you couldn't shake off, was the moment I began separating you from what could not follow you into your next season. The patterns you were trapped in, they were dissolving. The obstacles you perceived, they were shifting, reforming, becoming stepping stones instead of stumbling blocks. This is protection. This is realignment. I am refining your circle. Look around you, chosen one. Notice the people who are no longer serving your highest good. Notice the opportunities that have faded, the connections that have dissolved. These were not losses. They were necessary releases. They were part of the purification process, clearing space for the flow to enter your life. You sensed the tension after talking to someone, didn't you? The discomfort after offering a helping hand only to be met with resistance, with a shift in energy that felt cold. This was not rejection, but redirection. It was a signal, a clear and powerful message that you were being guided away from a path that was not meant for you. This is not loss, it is rescue. You were being gently pulled from the undertow, from the swirling vortex of negativity. You could not see it clearly at the time, but I was there, holding you steady, guiding you toward the calm waters of abundance. The closing doors? Not absence, but protection. They weren't preventing you from achieving your goals. They were revealing the true path, the path that resonated with your soul's deepest desires. You are being repositioned. Your future isn't a fixed destination, but a landscape of infinite possibilities, waiting to be shaped by your choices, by your intentions, by your unwavering trust in the unfolding of the divine. Trust me fully. Hold steady. You noticed the fading relationships, didn't you? The people who no longer reflected your light, who drained your energy, who held you back from your full potential. These were not endings, but refinements. They were the shedding of old skin, the release of what no longer served your evolution. You felt watched, judged, misunderstood. This was exposure. This was the unveiling of hidden motives, of patterns you were not consciously aware of. It was the opportunity to step into your truth, to claim your power, to align yourself with your highest self. Comment. Amen. Comment 1212 if you trust that I am working behind the scenes, gently shifting the currents of your life. Let this be a declaration of your surrender, a testament to your faith in the boundless abundance of the universe. You will understand later. You will look back and see how perfectly orchestrated this journey was, how beautifully aligned every moment was. Your next season is being prepared, and you, chosen one, are ready to receive it. I am refining your circle. You are not losing. You are being prepared. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life, the unveiling of a truth that has been simmering beneath the surface of your existence, a truth about the wealth that awaits you, not in accumulation, but in alignment. You are chosen. Yes, you. I am speaking to you directly, a current of recognition flowing between us, a recognition you have felt, a whisper you have dismissed as coincidence, a shadow you've tried to ignore. But I see what you cannot see. I see the intricate tapestry of your life, the threads of influence, the patterns of connection, and I am showing you the profound significance of the people who occupy your space. You feel it, don't you? That subtle shift, that feeling of being watched. Not in a threatening way, no, but observed, evaluated. And I am here to tell you that observation isn't random. It's a consequence of the energy you've been emitting, a beacon calling forth certain frequencies, attracting certain beings into your orbit. For too long, you have allowed yourself to be surrounded by echoes of doubt, by reflections of fear, by the stagnant waters of unfulfilled potential. You have built walls, not of protection, but of isolation, shielding yourself from the very currents of abundance that were always meant to flow through you. You've been holding on to things, relationships, beliefs, attachments, that were never meant to serve your highest calling. You noticed distance, didn't you? A subtle fading, a lessening of connection with those who drained your energy, who questioned your dreams, who whispered negativity into your ear. You couldn't explain it, this gradual withdrawal, this sense of being ungrounded. You wondered why certain conversations felt heavy, why certain invitations vanished, why the smiles of some people seemed to carry a hidden judgment. You sensed a tension after speaking to certain individuals, a feeling of being subtly, almost imperceptibly, pushed back. This was not a mistake. This was the beginning of a profound shift. This was the dismantling of a framework built on fear and limitation, a framework designed to keep you small, to keep you contained, to keep you from realizing the vastness of your potential. The motives, the patterns, the wounds, and the hidden struggles. I see them all. They are not obstacles to be overcome, but lessons to be learned, opportunities to refine your discernment, to strengthen your boundaries, to create space for what truly matters. You felt heaviness, didn't you? A weight upon your chest, a knot in your stomach, a sense of being trapped in a cycle of self-doubt. This was the burden of clinging to the old, the remnants of a life that no longer served you. This was the echo of a past that refused to release its grip. But I am protecting you. I am guiding you. This is not loss. This is preparation. The people you are letting go of were never meant to be a part of your journey. They were stepping stones, meant to lead you to a higher plateau, to a landscape of greater clarity and abundance. You are being repositioned. You are being moved into alignment with your true purpose, with the divine flow of creation. You are not losing anything. You are receiving everything. You are not diminishing. You are expanding. Look around you, chosen one. Really look. Who is supporting your dreams? Who is encouraging your growth? Who is celebrating your successes? These are the people who resonate with your highest calling. The people who vibrate on the same frequency as your soul's desire. Make room for those who see your potential, who believe in your vision, who lift you up with their joy and their gratitude. Release the people who dim your light, who sow seeds of doubt, who drain your energy, who remind you of your limitations. This is protection. This is redirection. This is the unveiling of a sacred truth. Your wealth is not measured in dollars and cents, but in the richness of your relationships, in the abundance of your joy, in the fulfillment of your purpose. I am refining your circle. I am clearing the pathways for new connections, for opportunities to manifest your dreams, for the flow of abundance to pour into your life. You are chosen. You are not alone. You are being protected. You are being repositioned. Comment. Amen. Comment 1212. Let the affirmation ripple outwards, strengthening the shield around your life, anchoring you to this truth. Trust me fully. Hold steady. I am guiding you. I am refining you. And I am preparing you for the glorious, abundant future that awaits. Listen closely. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. You felt it, didn't you? That subtle shift, that quiet knowing that something monumental was about to unfold. You wondered why certain doors seemed to close, why conversations faded, why the faces of those you once knew seemed distant. You felt it because I was guiding you. You sensed the currents, the unseen forces at play, and you tried to grasp them, to force them into a shape that made sense. But the universe does not make sense in the way you understand. It operates on a frequency far beyond your current perception. You are chosen. This is not a random occurrence. You have been selected, activated, set apart. And within that selection lies a profound truth. A truth that will reshape your understanding of abundance, of prosperity, of your very destiny. Don't question the timing. The universe does not adhere to your human timelines, your anxious estimations, your desperate attempts to control the flow. It moves with a grace, a deliberate intention that surpasses your comprehension. I am speaking to you now, not as a distant observer, but as a force intimately connected to your being. I am showing you the intricate tapestry of your life, woven with threads of light and shadow, of challenge and release. You've been carrying a burden, haven't you? A weight of worry, of uncertainty, of clinging to what no longer serves you. You've held on to old patterns, old beliefs, old attachments, convinced that if you just do this or try that, you will finally unlock the door to your desires. But the door doesn't open because you try. It opens because you trust. This is protection. It's the shield that deflects the negativity, the doubt, the fear that seeks to derail your path. It's the invisible force that guides you around the pitfalls, the traps, the illusions that would lead you astray. You could not see it, of course. You couldn't see the intricate web of support that was being meticulously constructed around you. A fortress of divine intervention, a sanctuary of unwavering faith. What felt heavy was the moment I began separating you from what could not follow you into your next season. The old ways, the old structures, the old identities. They were dissolving, not in a chaotic collapse, but in a gentle, orchestrated release. Don't fight it. Don't resist the flow. Surrender to the process. Trust that this dismantling, this shedding, is not a sign of loss, but a preparation for something infinitely greater. I am refining your circle. Those who are meant to remain are holding you steady, offering their support, their wisdom, their unwavering belief in your potential. And those who were meant to fade, they are simply dissolving, returning to the source from which they came. This is not rejection, chosen one. This is redirection. This is the alignment of your soul with its true purpose. You're not losing, you are being prepared. The discomfort you feel, the moments of confusion, the inexplicable delays, these are not obstacles, they are catalysts. They are the gentle nudges that propel you forward, that strengthen your spirit, that hone your intuition. You are being stretched, molded, refined, transformed into the radiant being you were always meant to be. I see what you cannot see. The patterns, the motives, the hidden struggles. They are all laid bare before me, and I am revealing them to you, not to burden you, but to empower you, to equip you with the knowledge you need to navigate your life with grace, with courage, with unwavering faith. You are not adrift in a sea of chaos. You are guided by a current of divine intelligence, flowing towards a destination of unimaginable abundance. The universe is aligning. It's shifting into a new frequency, a new vibration, a new state of being. and you are resonating with that frequency. You are aligning with the flow of creation, with the boundless potential of the cosmos. This alignment is preparing the way for an influx of wealth and prosperity. Not just financial wealth, but prosperity in every area of your life. Wealth of relationships, wealth of knowledge, wealth of joy, wealth of peace. Don't question the timing. Trust that the seeds you have sown are beginning to sprout, that the foundations you have laid are solidifying, that the doors you thought were closed are suddenly, miraculously, opening. This is not a reward for your efforts. This is a gift, a manifestation of the divine love that surrounds you, that sustains you, that empowers you. Hold steady. Do not falter. Do not lose faith. The path may not always be clear. There may be moments of doubt, of fear, of uncertainty. But remember this: you are not alone. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am protecting you. You are chosen. You are not alone. You are being protected. You are being repositioned. You are not losing. You are being prepared. This is alignment. This is protection. This is preparation. Comment, Amen. Comment, 1212. Let your faith echo through the cosmos. Let your trust radiate outwards, attracting abundance, attracting blessings, attracting the very best that life has to offer. The future is being shaped now by your belief. Hold steady. I am guiding you. You will understand later. You will look back and see why this happened. This is not loss. This is preparation. Your next season is being prepared. Trust me fully. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. The unveiling of a truth that has been simmering beneath the surface, waiting for you to truly see. You are chosen. I am speaking to you, not with words alone, but with the resonance of the universe itself. You've been wrestling, haven't you? This constant questioning, this feeling of being adrift, lost in a sea of shoulds and coulds. You've searched for answers in the pronouncements of others, devoured philosophies, chased after gurus promising enlightenment. But the clarity you've been seeking isn't something you'll find in a book or a guru's teachings. It's already within you, waiting to be activated. You felt it, didn't you? That persistent unease around your finances. Not a panic, not a frantic worry, but a quiet, insistent hum, a vibration of imbalance. You noticed the small, constant anxieties, the feeling of being perpetually on the edge, of not quite having enough. You wondered why certain opportunities seemed to slip through your fingers, why doors stayed closed when you desperately needed them to open. You noticed distance growing between you and those who held resources, those who seemed to navigate the flow of money with effortless grace. You felt heaviness, a subtle pressure in your chest when the topic of finances arose. This is not random. I am showing you. I am guiding you through the layers of your own subconscious, peeling back the projections, the inherited beliefs, the patterns of fear that have been holding you captive. For generations, perhaps even before your time, the understanding of true prosperity has been obscured, veiled by anxieties about scarcity, by the ingrained belief that wealth is something earned through relentless toil, not received as a natural inheritance. You sensed it, didn't you? The subtle shifts in your atmosphere. Your atmosphere is shifting. You are being repositioned. This isn't a gentle breeze, it's a tectonic shift within your soul, a realignment of your energetic field. And within this shift, within this profound repositioning, lies the key to unlocking the financial blessing you've been waiting for. It's not about winning the lottery. It's not about a sudden windfall. It's about recognizing the abundance that already exists, the boundless potential that resides within you, waiting to be tapped. You are being prepared. This discomfort you've been experiencing, this feeling of being stretched, of being asked to step outside your comfort zone, it's not a punishment. It's refinement. It's the process of stripping away the unnecessary, the limiting beliefs, the self-sabotaging patterns that have been preventing you from receiving what is rightfully yours. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. You are not losing. You are being prepared. Look closely now. What you've been perceiving as obstacles, as failures, as a lack of opportunity, they are actually deliberate redirections. The closed doors you've lamented are not endings. They are gateways. The fading relationships, the perceived rejections, they are not signs of your inadequacy. They are clearing the space for new connections, new partnerships, new opportunities to align with your true purpose. You are chosen. I see what you cannot see. The intricate web of influence surrounding you, the unseen forces at play, the subtle currents of energy connecting you to a network of abundance. This is not a passive inheritance, it's an active participation. You are not simply receiving, you are co-creating. Your choices, your intentions, your alignment with your highest self, these are the catalysts that activate the flow. You are being repositioned. This is not loss, this is preparation. This is not about accumulating wealth for the sake of accumulation. This is about cultivating a relationship with money. A relationship built on trust, gratitude, and a deep understanding of its role in your life. Money is a tool, a conduit for energy, a reflection of your inner state. When you approach it with fear and scarcity, it will reflect that back to you. When you approach it with abundance and gratitude, it will flow to you with ease. The motives, the patterns, the wounds, and the hidden struggles, they all serve a purpose. This is protection. You are being guided. I am refining your circle. The people you surround yourself with, the energy you absorb, the thoughts you entertain, they all have a profound impact on your financial reality. Release the negativity, the doubt, the limiting beliefs. Embrace the positive, the optimistic, the abundant. You noticed distance, didn't you? That distance wasn't about you. It was about the others, about their own fears and insecurities. It was a necessary separation, a clearing of the path. Trust. Trust in the unfolding of your destiny. Trust in the wisdom of the universe. Trust in yourself. You're not alone. Comment, Amen. Comment 1212. Let this vibration resonate within you. Let it spread outward, attracting abundance, attracting opportunity, attracting the very best version of your financial future. You are being prepared. Your next season is being prepared. I'm guiding you. You are being repositioned. You are not losing, you are being prepared. Hold steady. The clarity you've been seeking is not a destination, it's a state of being. And you, chosen one, are already on your way. You are chosen. Chosen one, stop. Listen closely. What I'm about to reveal is not small. If you scroll away now, you may miss the very protection I placed around your life. You are chosen. I am speaking to you. Not with words you can easily define, not with a simple explanation for the shifting sands beneath your feet. I am speaking to the core of your being, to the silent knowing that has been growing within you, a quiet insistence that something profound is about to unfold. You felt it, didn't you? That subtle tightening in your chest, that momentary disorientation when a familiar path suddenly dissolved before you. You wondered why the comfortable rhythm of your days had been disrupted, why the answers you sought seemed to vanish like smoke. You noticed distance growing between you and those you held closest, a subtle fading of connection, a feeling of being adrift. This is not random. This is not a consequence of your actions, though your actions are always part of the grand design. This is a realignment, a necessary, beautiful, and perhaps initially terrifying shift within the architecture of your destiny. You are being repositioned. You are not losing something. Understand this clearly. You are being prepared. For too long, you have clung to the illusion of control, attempting to shape your future with the force of your will, with the frantic energy of a child trying to hold back a raging river. You built walls of expectation, of shoulds and musts, and in doing so, you created a prison for your spirit. You sought certainty in a world designed for constant transformation. But the universe does not respond to demands. It responds to faith. It responds to surrender. And it responds most powerfully to those who are willing to step into the glorious, terrifying unknown. I see what you cannot see. I see the intricate network of cause and effect, the unseen currents that guide your life. I see the hidden opposition, the subtle attempts to derail your path, not with malice, but with the simple, unwavering insistence of a force far greater than yourself. A spiritual attack, perhaps, not a tangible assault, but a persistent undermining of your confidence, a barrage of doubt designed to convince you that you are not worthy, that your dreams are foolish, that your journey is destined for failure. But you are not failing. You are being refined. The pressure, the discomfort, the moments of overwhelming confusion, these are not signs of weakness. They are the crucible in which your strength is forged. They are the moments when you are stripped bare, when you are forced to confront the deepest parts of yourself, the parts you have long tried to ignore. And it is in those moments, in the face of your own vulnerability, that you discover your true power. Your next season is being prepared. It is not a season of ease, of effortless success. It is a season of deep, transformative work. It is a season of testing, of learning, of growth. It is a season where you will be called upon to draw upon reserves of strength you never knew you possessed. Trust the unfolding. Embrace the uncertainty. Let go of the need to understand every detail, every step of the way. Surrender to the current and allow yourself to be carried forward. What felt heavy was the moment I began separating you from what could not follow you into your next season. The familiar structures, the comfortable routines, the relationships that no longer served your highest purpose. They were designed to be released, to make room for something new, something more aligned with your soul's calling. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. I am refining your circle, removing the influences that no longer support your growth, bringing closer those who are meant to walk alongside you on this sacred journey. Your peace, your purpose, and your future, they are not accidents. They are the deliberate creation of a loving, intelligent force. You are not losing. You are being prepared. Brick by blessed brick, your future is being built. Each challenge, each setback, each moment of doubt, it is all part of the foundation. It is all contributing to the strength and stability of the structure you are destined to create. The motives, the patterns, the wounds, and the hidden struggles, they are not obstacles to be overcome, but lessons to be learned. They are the keys to unlocking your potential, to revealing the magnificent masterpiece that you are meant to become. You will understand later. Look back and see why this happened, not with regret, not with bitterness, but with gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons learned, for the strength gained, for the transformation that has taken place within you. The answers will reveal themselves in the fullness of time, when you are standing on the other side of this experience, bathed in the light of your newfound wisdom. This is alignment. This is protection. This is redirection. This is the unveiling of a destiny that has been waiting patiently for you. A destiny that is brimming with possibility, with joy, with profound and lasting fulfillment. Hold steady, trust me fully, I'm protecting your future. Your next season is being prepared. Comment, Amen. Comment 1212. Let your resonance echo through the spaces where this message is meant to be heard. Let it be a declaration of your faith, a testament to your willingness to surrender to the unfolding of your magnificent, divinely ordained destiny.